Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to my Secret World episode 3. That's right, my weekly vlog all about what I've got on, what I'm up to, some stories or whatever else in between. Really, I like to think of it as an opportunity for you guys to get involved and brainstorm ideas with me and give me feedback. And because basically without you guys, none of this is possible. So please like, share, and all that business. Yeah, I guess today I want to update you guys on a few things that I spoke about on the last vlog entry a couple of weeks ago. The big thing was I got the results back from the hernia ultrasound. I was starting to freak out because I kind of had this pain here, and I thought maybe I'm just a bit of a worrywart, but I thought I had a bit of a lump kind of at my tummy here, and it was hurting a bit. But luckily, I got the results back, and they're all fine. In fact, it was pretty horrible to see just the amount of fat that I've actually got, because it shows it all. I tell you, it's like a good couple of centimeters. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have to try and fix that. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. How are you guys doing? Hey, Kieran, how are you, man? Shout out to some of you guys while I'm here. Craig, Sam, Caledonia. Oh yeah. What makes your big head so hot? Hey, fellas. All right, I'm going to get back into it. Yeah, so that's all clear. The hernia is all good. So I guess that means I'm back to lifting the darn C3 again. And taking it out of the van because I've got no excuse anymore. I'll have to come up with one. I'll have to fabricate one. Don't tell the band. As far as they know. Oh! Alright, live DVD. So what I have decided to do is, I'm going to make a little bit of a mix. Almost like a compilation DV, you might say. So I'm going to take some of the best footage from everything over the last few years, and I'm going to piece it together, glue it together with little snippets of fooling around and little interviews. I'm going to interview all the people that have worked with me over the years, and see what horrible and ridiculous things they've got to say about me. And it should be one pretty interesting little watch, as well as a whole bunch of music on there too. And there'll be a few things on there that you haven't seen as well. Okay, this Friday, the Gov. This is just shaping up to be unreal. We played there last year, basically about the same time last year. The Gov, when I say the Gov, I mean the Gov in Adelaide, which is my hometown. It was where I grew up. And I'm spending the whole week here. That's where I am right now. I should have told you. I'm actually at my dad's place out in the backyard on this beautiful day in Adelaide. And it looks like it's going to be pretty nice all week. So yeah, everything's shaping up really well for the Gov. Got the fellas flying in on the morning, and we've sold a shitload of tickets. And I've also got my mate Stefan Hawk, incredible young guitar player. YouTube him, Stefan Hawk, Hauk. Whether or not you can come to this show or not, just give him a YouTube. Check him out on YouTube. There's plenty of awesome footage of him there. Great young player. So he's opening up, and then we're going to kick it later on at about 9:30. So if you are watching from Adelaide, please come down, because it's going to be a ripper. All right. I'm just going to check my little notes here. Oh yeah. I thought of a silly idea last week. I got so many comments on my T-shirt. My T-shirt last week, which was a festival that we played in Canada and in French Canada, called the Donnacona Blues Festival, which was great fun. I got so many comments, so I thought, each week I'm going to wear an interesting T-shirt. So I've got this one, which is kind of fitting. You see where I'm going? The Loch Ness Monster. In fact, that used to be a nickname I had for in certain circles. I got this T-shirt a couple of weeks ago when we were in the UK. We were supporting... Well, actually, I was over there playing with Jimmy Barnes. I was playing in his band. But there were a couple of gigs that we did where we had a bit of a throw together Lochy Dolly group support set. So Jackie was there because he plays with his dad as well, and I was there, and we enlisted Jimmy's bass player Michael to come and play this little opening set with us, and we were rehearsing because we had to rehearse. He has never played these songs before, so it was all pretty like throw together. And on the day, he learnt a whole bunch of tunes, and at soundcheck, wasn't the ideal rig for the Lochy Dolly group. It didn't have the whammy clav, so I couldn't really show that stuff off. I had an okay kind of organ and Leslie, but it wasn't great. It wasn't really all that loud, especially getting over Jackie because he pounds the shit out of the drums. But anyway, we'd moved the keyboard rig, and we put it in the centre of the stage after we sound checked Jimmy, and getting it all together, and I think we were playing Make It Up, and so, you know, pretty heavy tune, you know, just, and you know, I'm not the lightest player of the keyboard, and as I play along, and then I think I'm soloing away, and then all of a sudden the keyboard, it's like one of those scissor keyboards, it just goes, and the whole damn organ just falls down on my feet and basically almost crushes my feet. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I think I was just like stunned for a second, but you're in the moment, you're in the zone, and then all of a sudden it's whack. Anyway, we fixed it up. I managed to get myself settled again. It was just really lucky that it wasn't actually the gig. It was a sound check. Anyway, dramas of gear, hey? That's the problem with being a Hammond organ player. It's always drama after drama. If it's not the Hammond, it's the Leslie. You know, the drawbar's not working, Leslie's not spinning, amps being dodgy modifications, generator affecting the tuning. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Alrighty. I thought of, in this little vlog, you might call it, I thought it might be funny to just have a little bit of a couple of stories from, things that I've done in the past. And I thought of one today. I guess it's because I'm back in Adelaide that I thought of this, but I actually thought of the very first song that I ever wrote. Absolute genius. Incredible lyrics. You wouldn't believe. It was in fact called Detective Shark. And if any of my school friends are watching, then you probably remember it very well. I think I was in grade 4 or 5. I know I was in primary school anyway. And it was basically like a romper bumper. If you don't know what that means, that's a very technical term for a Texas shuffle, like a gun, good 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 gun kind of thing. And Detective Shark. And I think the chorus was like, Detective Shark, Detective Shark, Detective Shark, Detective Shark. He's the coolest detective in the whole world. Something like that. And I remember the teacher at the time, Mrs. Ruzick. She enlisted a couple of the girls to do some backing vocals, and I remember that's what they were singing. They were singing the Detective Shark bit. And when we went to go do it, we were going to perform it in front of the class, and we went to go do it. And I remember that Miss Ruzick came to me, and she changed some of the lyrics. Well, she just changed one lyric. She changed it from the whole world to the whole wide world, and I just remember being so pissed off about it. Because it just, for some reason, the timing of it just didn't work for me, or the sound of it just didn't work for me. But I remember even then how annoyed I was that someone had just taken it upon themselves to change my incredible creation, which is Detective Shark. So please don't call it out at any gigs. I probably should never have mentioned it. I know I'll probably opened up a can of worms here. So no more talk of Detective Shark. Okay. Other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was festivals. I've been really lucky to have played so many festivals over the last couple of years, and there's new ones new ones approaching me all the time, and it made me think there's a few festivals around that I'm not going to name any names that I've been trying to get in contact with for a long time, and just seems absolutely impossible. Like no matter how well you do or how much bigger you get, I just can't seem to get replies from certain festivals that I'd love to play, and it just got me thinking that approaching a festival or a venue, as Lachy Dolly or as my management or whatever, is it doesn't really mean that much. But what does mean a lot is recommendations coming from you guys. So I was just thinking, if ever if there's any kind of festival that you really want me to be on, or you'd like to see me play at, go to their page and like their page and actually tell them about it. Do comment on their posts. Sometimes they always, or sometimes they put posts of like who they'd like to see next year, or just send them a message. So it's just a thought. It'd be one way that, especially in the US, I know there's so many people in the US that want me to get there, but the biggest hurdle is was these visas, and venues I don't think would be enough to get me over there just to do venues. I need festivals. I need big festivals, and probably a few of them. So if there is any festivals in the US that you want me to play at, please, let them know. Try and get as many people as you can to let them know. That would be an unbelievable help, because I'm really finding the whole getting over to the US thing, as you know, quite difficult, and I really, really want to make it happen, because I've actually got more fans in the US than I do anywhere in the world, and I feel really bad that I can't come and play for you guys. So that's just a thought. Anyway, how are we doing? Come to Perth. Oh yeah, I'm going to come to Perth again. We had a great time at the Blues of Bridgetown just a few months ago. That was great. No, perfect. Oh man, there's so many of you guys. It's so great to see you all. Anyway, where was I? So new gigs. I announced a couple of gigs this morning on Facebook. A really big one that I'm excited about, the Grolsch Blues Festival in Germany. So there's 2 new gigs in Germany, which makes 3 altogether. And I'm talking about May. Yeah. So the festival that got announced today is for May 19, the Grolsch Blues Festival. Go look that up. I think most of the artists are from the US and from all aboard. There might be some German artists on there coming, but this first announcement anyway is it's pretty international. And there's some awesome acts coming over from the US, so check that out. The other one is a venue that a show that I'm putting on myself in Berlin at a place called Quasimodo. This will be the first time I've ever played in Berlin. I played in a few other places in Germany. But never played Berlin, and I got a lot of friends in Berlin, and I know there are a lot of you guys in Berlin, so I'm really thinking this is going to be a lot of fun. The room seems cool. I've checked out some YouTube footage, so maybe you guys can tell me a bit more about the room, but tickets have just gone on sale. I just set the tickets up this morning. If you just go onto my Facebook page, or just go onto my web page, you find it there. Click on tickets. Easy. So that, and the other German show is we're returning to House Eiffen again, but that's on the 18th. So that's going to be the first show of that little run, May 18. So that's a bit of a chock-a-block weekend. And rammed sort of in the middle of that is another festival which is in the Netherlands, but it's kind of right near the border of Germany, so it sort of fits in really nicely. That is Ribs and Blues on the 22nd. Is that right? The 22nd? You know what? I think I've got it a bit wrong. Sorry, I think that's the 21st and Quasimodo is the 22nd. I'm pretty sure that's right. But anyway, it's on the website, all that stuff, and all ticket details. Yeah, so it's all happening. So I am just enjoying having fun in Adelaide. It's good to see my dad again. I haven't seen him for a while, and Jem and Dash are flying down Wednesday. So they're going to come down, and we're going to hang out here, and Dash will get to play with his granddad for a while, which is going to be fun. I drove down here because we played in Port Lincoln on the weekend, which was ridiculous. It was 3 days of 3 lots of 7-hour drives to get there, and then 7 hours to get back to Adelaide after we did that gig. But it was a great gig. It was awesome. So it was worth it, but yeah, the driving is a bit much. But that's all right. I don't mind driving. It's especially in the Volkswagen with the cruise control, and put on a couple of cool podcasts and stuff like that, and it gets pretty chilled. And the time just actually sort of flies, which is great. Look at all you guys. Brisbane, yeah, Matt. I'm trying to organise another Aussie tour for June, so I would say that is going to happen then. Lochy Dolly t-shirts, oh, man, it is just on my massive epic list of things to do. Yeah, I'm going to get that happening. Already getting people saying that they've told certain festivals about me. You guys are legends. Yes, Mick, that's a good point. I would love to. Yeah, I wish I made it to NAMM too. Every second post I get on Facebook is some friend of mine jamming away in NAMM. Next year, I'm just going to book it. I'm going to book it early, and that means that if anything comes up, too bad. That's the plan. Woohoo! Alright, there's a little update for you. My Secret World. Episode 3. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm going to check out all these comments properly now and get back to you all. And yeah, I really hope to see you soon. Feel free to message me, Lachy at lachydolly.com, or on Facebook, or whatever. And yeah, if you want to recommend me to, recommend my music to anyone, to any festivals, to any venues, please do so. Awesome. Alright guys, I will talk to you next week, and probably see you on Facebook and all that stuff in between. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking because my voice is still not in the best shape after these last couple of gigs, and I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not streaming to YouTube at the moment because I haven't got the tech with me, so I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So doesn't really matter though, does it? Because you're on Facebook. See ya.